Ladies and gentlemen, SideStrafe back with some more ArmA 3 multiplayer. I've managed to find my way into a advanced and secure type server. We do have objectives that we need to attack and, of course, hold. Once acquired, you can see we've got an active minimap, lower right-hand corner of the screen. And we can see where some of our friendlies are moving in to take the objectives. I've decided to spawn at Delta just to keep me away from the firefight at start. And you can see we've got a friendly up front. We are playing as the Op4 faction, and we've got some more glitchy textures here, so kind of makes looking out for movement interesting. I forgot to check. I think this is a 32-player server. So it's not huge, but we've got a lot of terrain to keep an eye on, so it could be difficult. I do have a Grenadier class selected. I believe I can choose a few different things once I die. And once again, really tough keeping an eye out with these glitchy textures. I find that this texture problem only really happens in multiplayer. Contact front, I've taken some hits. Alright, I'm having a heart problem here. Oh, we killed each other, and there's a snake going by my body. Oh boy, alright. SideStrafe was killed by Andrew, and Andrew was killed by SideStrafe. So I was a little worried there. I was almost thinking about trying to heal myself, and I was like, yeah, I probably shouldn't. Let's see. Let's choose the assault class here, and then also go back to Delta. So you can get an idea of where our guys are moving up here. Most everybody's trying to attack Foxtrot through this village, but I think they're trying to swing around through this flank. All right, so this is more of like an or different holo site, I should say. I'm forgetting the name already. EO Tech site. All right. So we got dropped by Andrew. I wonder where he will have spawned. I almost want to check my inventory real quick to see what the assault class comes with. So I've got a baseball hat, which I don't want, so don't know what the deal is with that. No binocs. Okay, well, I don't think I'll choose this class a second time around. Shots fired pretty close, it sounds like, at least. Again, I really hate that the textures are fracking up like they are, because I'm trying to just sit still and watch for movement, and that really messes with my eyes. And of course, you know, with this sight, I can only stay zoomed in for so long before I gain some sort of fatigue. I guess next we'll try to head into... We've got movement. That's a friendly. I think the next thing I'd like to figure out is if I can actually magnify my mini-map. Plus doesn't do anything. I'll have to try to look into that, because I would like to enlarge that. I'll try to push up to this structure. A lot of shots close. Switching to a slow movement speed. Textures glitching out all around me. Just looking through the trees here. Again, I am doing this pretty much by myself, unfortunately, which is Not recommended. You really want to be doing this with friends, clanmates, what have you, just to have all the angles covered. But, you know, if you're going to be doing this by yourself, I'm just going to take it slow and steady. Oh, I've got movement. I'm not sure what, though. Taking a look at the mini-map, it might have been my own. This is a friendly spawn, so we're going to see a lot of our own just coming through here as well. New task, capture Foxtrot. Alright. Let's try to hustle up to the next set of buildings here. This is more of a harder difficulty server just because they don't have the normal crosshairs up, which is fine by me. I'm fine with that. No third person enabled and things like that as well, so that's good too. Guessing that's a friendly in that building there. I'm going to push up to this left side, keeping my sights aimed high here. These windows are a bit too big here. I don't want to get exposed there. And walls are kind of... Oh, sorry, buddy. I'm going to come through here. Try to, at least. Friendly right, friendly front. Hostile front. And no shots on target, just bad shooting on my part, I guess. It looked like I could have hit him once or twice, though. Really difficult to tell friend from foe, but pretty sure that was a hostile. Again, I know I have a mini-map, but with it at that magnification, it's really hard to tell who's who. Friendly. Worried about my left. I don't have any eyes over here, so... Quite a few shots coming inbound. I am also dealing with some pretty rough performance here. My frame rate is honestly about 21 right now with fraps active, which is clearly not playable at all. So, you know, please forgive my level of skill here. It's just not... There's a hostile. It goes down to another player before I could put a bullet into him. So, again, I can't really play very well at 20 frames per second. I feel like my aim is very glitchy or just kind of jumpy, I should say. That'll be my excuse for the day, but it's just, it's not fantastic right now. So I may have to try to... I've got movement front, but I can't tell friend from foe. I'm going to try to take this low road here. I hear movement right, but... This point's getting contested. No, recapping golf is what's happening there. Couple of grenades going out. A lot of friendly fire happening, lots. And that's why I'm double checking before I fire. You really got to get good at, you know, identifying the uniforms and equipment. Shots right. This guy just spawned in front of us. I guess this is a... It's hard to tell where I'm at. Kind of want to take the time to look at my map real quick just to get my bearings here. I think we're on golf. Working on hotel. Hard to tell what's going on right now. Friendly. Just trying to stay low here. Avoid fire. Come up on a flank perhaps. But again, we don't know what we've got to our left either. I just switched to full automatic in hopes that I can just tap fire if I need to go semi. That way, if I have a close quarter engagement, I can just kind of give them a few more rounds. Especially with my frame rate being as bad as it is, I might need the full auto for now at least. I generally don't like going full automatic. See, I could go up those stairs, but... Verified friendly. Alright. Hotel's under control. Okay, so, yeah, we're gonna have to... Oh, contact hostile. I think he went down. I saw a bit of blood there. Let's see where there's a good route. If I can come up through this opening here. Just trying to keep my eyes open. Alright, now we can see where we're at on the mini-map, but this could be more towards their spawn. We need to be careful. There's so much to look at. I mean, with all the places to hide, which is, you know, what makes this game pretty great. I think I've got hostile front. I've got a lot of movement front, but it's hard to see because at this point we could be looking at friendlies. Trying to keep myself low here with some of the other stance options. So we've got movement over there. I think we've got friendly contact as well. Oh, contact. All right, they might be coming back after me at this point. We'll have to see what happens here. I think somebody saw me running from this point and turned around to shoot, but I don't know if they want to come back or if they got engaged. We're kind of in the danger zone at this point, behind enemy lines, which might be a good idea if I had a squad with me, but Oh, desync chain. Front. He's down. Yeah, that's why I was talking about that full auto actually coming in handy there. I'm going to go for a reload because I'm at 10 rounds. Thing is, I'm a little worried about them knowing where I'm at now because of that guy. I'm going to have to optimize my setup for Fraps recording a little bit more just because I'm pretty well optimized for normal gameplay, but not while using Fraps, so we'll have to see about that. I got another contact that I just dropped there, obviously. Another hostile right down below there. I don't have much of an eye on him. Kind of just shooting at that guy's leg over there. I think I had killed the same guy twice, so... Got movement down by the trees. I'm worried about them trying to come around and find me. Difficult to tell where a lot of the shots are coming from. This game's audio engine isn't as precise as, you know, Battlefield's, for example, where it's more, you know, directional or positional in a way. It comes off as just generally, you know, just different levels of volume versus distance in some cases. I think I had capped the guy in the leg over there, but not sure. I may have just taken some fire. Guarantee if I go down, it's going to be due to a flank of some sort. Another one down. Hostile down. Two-shot there. Thankfully, I just don't think that they're aware of this position, so totally worth the time it's taken to flank here. But again, matter of time. I really wish I had some backup. I know somebody's typing to me asking if I'm SideStrafe. Are you the real? Hostile front. Don't have much on him there. Kind of hard to see there. Let's see. Lost him. I just don't have time to type, so I apologize right now. India under full control. That sounded like it came from the 6. Five minutes left. Let's see if we can hold out in this position. Oh, that guy was just moving too fast for me to hit. This game makes me want to grab a couple of Titan video cards, I tell you what, right now. Actually, you know what I need? I need a new processor. It's not just about the video card. My processor is old at this point, and that's the big bottleneck, because my video card's pretty nice. It's just, this game has a lot of processor-intensive tasks as well, and Fraps is... Oh, it got me on the flank. That's what I get for talking too much about my hardware, not paying too much attention. But yeah, you really need a good processor, RAM, and video card combination with this game. There is, let's see, where India, you need all of those things to work together. Machine gunner, grenadier, AT gunner, engineer. Well, I guess I'll stick with that, all things considered. But I do have my processor overclocked, but it's just not going to be enough. The draw distance and a whole bunch of other things are tied down to that spec, and if you don't have everything working together, then okay, so where are we at here? Now the thing oh, okay, I think that I may have gotten grenaded there, which is generally why I don't spawn at the point all the way up, furthest up. Usually I'm going to start at hotel, then work my way, because you spawn at the point that's, being contested or under the most fire. It's usually instant death. Okay. I'll try to run through here. Friendly. Getting stuck on stuff. Take the low ground. A lot of shots coming inbound, I think. Friendlies. Friendly fire, I believe. I don't know if it's intentional what's going on here. Gotta watch out for the griefers and the trolls. They are about. Switch back to full automatic. I'm not sure if I could have taken that guy that had flanked me. I'd switched back to semi-auto. Again, full auto might have saved me a bit more. But my reflexes just aren't cutting it with this performance as well. So it's just the way it is. And total score, looks like the scoreboard might be glitched out. Not sure here. I don't know if something's supposed to appear here. This is my first time in one of these servers for ArmA 3 at least. And somebody's not having a good day. So, nothing amazing on my part. Again, I am really suffering in terms of frame rate in multiplayer environments, as well as a couple of other glitches. On top of that, I am, of course, having to use fraps. I know there are other things out there, DX Story and capture cards and whatnot, but the one capture card I do own is a bit problematic and unreliable, so I can't really use that. And DX Story, I don't really like sacrificing quality to lower the settings for recording. I know it's capable of doing really detailed recording, but if you do that, then you have the same performance as fraps anyway, and that just defeats the point. So but that is that. Let's disconnect from this for now, I think. And actually I think I just went back into it. Don't know. But anyways, still a a pretty fun mode. I'm sure once this game gets further into beta and full gold status, that the performance will improve, and eventually I'm looking at getting some new hardware once the newer processors release. I'm gonna wait, and then hopefully that'll help as well. This is definitely a game that I want to design my next system around, because I see myself spending a lot of time with this game, and I think most of you, my current and future audience, will definitely appreciate that, because it is a solid title. It just needs some work. It is still alpha, forgive it. And I still have a lot to learn in general. I can make some excuses about frame rate, but at the end of the day too, it does come down to tactics. We were able to pull out some great flanking maneuvers there. It took a couple of people down. It would have been great to have some teammates with me. Hopefully in the future I'll be able to round up my my typical squad of friends, and we'll hit this up and see what happens. But anyways, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you on the next one.